Hey YouTube, welcome back. And if it's your first time here, welcome. Let's just get right into it, okay? Because today we're gonna talk about energy vampires. This is something that's been on my mind for a really long time, and I have to put the video out there because I just feel like, people hear about this all the time, but they don't really go deep into like the signs. Some people do, but what one person sees, another person may not see. So this is just my view on things and how I feel like these things go. Because this is something I've been through, and I definitely feel like now, without a doubt, like before I even really get into it with somebody, I can spot an energy. Ooh, I just got another. Let me write this down. Because I just got like another point that I wanted to make. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. I wrote a list because I did not want to leave any stone unturned, so I wrote a list. Oh my god, what did I say? Okay. So I'm like literally about to go to the gym. But I had to get this video out because I'm like, stop procrastinating, just get the video out whenever you can, because I work a lot. And then when I'm not working, I have other things on my mind that I'm trying to do. So yeah, I'm in my car about to go to the gym. I can't wait to get my workout on. But before I go to the gym, I just want to share these few things with you guys. So we're really going to get into what are the signs of an energy vampire. And this could be, this person could be platonic, could be romantic, it could be a coworker. We just gonna, okay, I don't even have room. I don't even have room on my little notes to even write anymore. But since I just thought of something else, but let's just say, one thing that an energy vampire will do is they will try to bait you into arguments because they need energy. And like, one thing about negative spirits, be it a person or an entity, and a lot of these times these energy vampires that we call people, they are people, but sometimes they might have like dark attachments to them, that are like looking to feed off other people through them. They're the vessel for that because they have holes in their aura. They may have gone through some trauma that they hadn't worked through, just not pure of heart. And it doesn't have to be so like spiritual and stuff, but whether you're spiritual or not, everything is spiritual. We live in a spiritual ass world. It might not be that spiritual to you because you're not seeing the behind the scenes. You're not seeing the other sides. But what is that one Bible quote? I'm gonna put it down here. But we don't wrestle against flesh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put it down in the I'm gonna put it down in the text right here, so you can know what I'm talking about. But basically, yeah, it's spiritual warfare out here in this world. Believe it or not, things don't have to be that deep for you. But for me, I'm very well aware of what's going on. I'm very well aware of like discerning spirits and when people present themselves as one way, but they're really another. So let's get into it. They bait you into an argument because even if you're like a good, like happy and stuff, that is energy. But heightened emotions, they're negative people, so they really get off on negativity. So they will bait you into arguments, and you're yelling. Maybe you're just arguing regular value. Maybe you're just like, just really going back and forth with them. They feed off that back and forth energy. They feed off making you feel anxious, making you feel frustrated. They feed off you cussing them out. Like, it really gets that deep for people. Some people really love that. They love the reaction. They love going back and forth in a loop. And if they know they can get a reaction out of you, they're going to come back for more. A lot of times, if you have to see them multiple times throughout your life, throughout your day, they're going to come back for more. Right? So another sign is attention seeking. Now, this isn't always a sign of an energy vampire. A lot of these, some of these things are just normal things that people do. But if you have a person who's doing quite a few of these things, or they do these things constantly, then, it's definitely something you have to watch out for. But the one sign is like being attention seeking. Like, they always have to be in the mix. Like, you could be having a conversation between you and someone else, and here they come, just trying to be in the mix. And it's like it's odd. It's like, can you go please? But they have to have the attention on them. They're starved of attention. They need to have that on them. So that is one way that you can spot somebody who's an energy vampire. Like, they just act a fool. They don't care. They don't care if it's negative attention or positive attention. If they know that if they do a certain thing or act a certain way, and it's gonna have people's eyes turn towards them, or people's attention turn towards them, then yes, that is how they will get you. And attention is very, very pricey. Attention. If you ever see the movie Now You See It, the one with the magicians and stuff, attention is very valuable currency. So don't ever take your attention for granted. It's very, very valuable currency. I feel like I should be no. Yes, so attention is very valuable currency because your attention is everything. That's why these celebrities, they need your attention. They need the attention on them because that is valuable. Having somebody's attention is very valuable. It's energy. Okay, another one is interrupting your you time. Let's say you're just in your own world, doing your own thing. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Sorry, I'm in the parking lot, so don't mind that. But interrupting your you time, your me time, whatever you want to call it. If they're consistently interrupting your you time, best believe they're oh no, you're trying to turn the energy inwards. No, I need your attention. I need your attention. Some of these things really intertwine with each other. But yeah, needing the attention all the time. You can't have no you time. And that's draining. It is draining to be around somebody who, anytime you're trying to go into self or do something for yourself, here they come. Okay? Now that can be anything, including praying, meditating, working on projects that are meaningful to you. I feel like those are really big things, especially if you live with that person. If you're praying and here they clearly see that you're praying, that you have your head bowed down, you're or you're meditating, eyes closed. It's clear that you were doing that, because what else would somebody be doing if they... Okay, sorry, redo, because my phone was no storage. Okay, anyways, yeah, important projects. Let's move on. Y'all get the gist. Okay, interrupting you time. Stealing or copying your style or flow. Okay, trying to steal the sauce. Trying to steal the sauce, even on little subtle levels. A lot of this stuff, people will try to do this subtly. That's why you have to open your eyes and really like see what's going on. Take things at face value because people know what they're doing. Okay. Stealing your style, stealing your talents. You do one thing, here they go trying to do it, or they trying to do it just like you, in a non-vain way. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, but maybe I just like that. Oh, you're not listening, and you're not ready to listen, or you are the energy vampire. Okay, don't argue with me, because facts is facts. Unless you just want to go through the shit, and you will see. And that brings me to this one TikTok. I think I'm going to go ahead and insert it in a video. But the girl was basically like, evil people do good things. And I'm like, they sure the fuck do. Manners. They sure do. They sure do good things. Because one, they're trying to keep up appearances. Two, they're trying to bring you in and get closer to you. So they're gonna do little good deeds for you here and there. So you can be like, oh, that person's not like that. Oh, they did this for me. They will never do that. Oh my gosh. Stay woke. Okay, I'm gonna insert the video. So y'all just watch.
Please understand that evil people do good deeds. Evil people do good deeds. An evil person will literally befriend you, do things for you constantly, okay? And still turn around and do something evil. Can we get that? Some of the most evil people are philanthropists. Some of the most evil people give to the biggest research out there. Some of the most evil people will sit there and buy everybody in the store groceries. There's multiple reasons as to why they do this. Some of the reasons are because they feel like they can balance their karmic debt. They feel like, okay, I did this much evil this year, so if I do this much good, then, I wouldn't reap what I sow. But of course, that's not how it works. And some of them also do it to fool others. So when the truth does come out, you do know that he did this. You do know that she did that. No, but she always gives money to blank research. No, she brought my groceries for a year. Why was she? That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Another thing, now this is like more for like relationships, people that you are in a relationship with. This could also be a platonic relationship too, but basically keep you on a leash. Like they want to keep you in their presence. They want to have eyes on you at all times. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Be right here with me. Like it's clinginess, it's codependency. I'm not gonna keep doing the little disclaimers. We're all gonna just call a spade, okay? If you feel like that person's not it, then and that's just how they are, then roll with that. But yes, somebody who's stays trying to cling to you. Like I said, you can't do nothing without them. You can't pray. You can't pray without them. I need your attention. I need you around me. I need your energy. Watch out for people who say stuff like that. I need your energy. I love your energy. Calm down. Back up. Love your own energy. Cultivate your own energy. I'm trying to hurry up because one, I don't want my camera to run out of storage, and I need to go get this workout in. But y'all feel me. Take heed. Okay. I'm trying to make you feel guilty for putting yourself first. Big one. Because a lot of people do bank on you feeling bad for them. They bank on you feeling guilty to try to, get you to do whatever they want you to do. Whether it's be around them, whether it's go do this favor for them, whether it's stay on the phone with me, oh no, don't leave me, da, 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 da. I have a life. I have things to go tend to. I have things to go work on. I have a life to build. I have a life to maintain. And people who try to make you feel guilty for trying to maintain and work on your life, that's not your friend. That's not, that might be your man, that might be your woman. But they know what they're doing, Because it's like, How are we really going to build if I can't even take care of myself, if I'm pouring everything into you? What are you pouring into yourself? Trying to confuse you. Now, this is one I stand on. This is one that I have really felt for a long time, even before I was like putting like this with energy vampires, is people who try to confuse you. That's the work of the devil, okay? God will not have you out here confused. Like, what are we doing? Why can't you make it make sense? What did Ken the Man say? I don't like it when the math ain't mathing. Soon as shit is not adding up, I'm subtracting. Precisely. Because why is it confusing? Why are you trying to scramble my brain? That's what confusion is. Confusion is trying to scramble your brain. And when your brain is scrambled, you cannot think straight. You cannot think straight. You cannot make sound decisions if you are confused. You cannot make an informed decision if you are confused, right? You need to know the facts. You need to know what it is and what it ain't. Yeah, putting yourself first, blah, blah, blah. Try to take you away from your normal routines that energizes you. That can also go back to meditating and praying, and doing things for yourself. That could also go to like going to the gym. If they're always trying to keep you, oh, you going to the gym? No, don't go to the gym. Come hang out with me. Oh, are you trying to do this? No. Oh, you trying to study? No, don't study. Come hang out with me. You can study later. And by the time you're like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna go study. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do it later. You go hang out with your ass. Now you drain. Now you don't have energy for yourself. Now you need to go recharge for. Now the time that you needed to recharge is rolling over into time that you had planned for other shit. You know? I feel really strongly about this, in case you can't tell. But yeah. Yes. Or trying to make you stop. Okay. Trying to make you back to the religion. Like, if you're not religious, no offense by this, but this does have to be put in there because some people are. Some people are spiritual, and it also goes back into the energizing you thing. If they don't want you to go to church, if they're like, oh, why are you going to church? Hang on me, let's not go to church today. You know how sometimes the relationship will get like that. Why are you going to the temple? That's weird. That's not real. Why are you doing yoga? Yoga is demonic. It's not demonic. Okay, people make shit demonic. Okay, the fuck. Maybe yoga is demonic for you because you're a demonic person, because you have demonic attachments to you. Maybe that's why you think it's demonic. But yeah, that just goes back into getting in tune with you yourself, because a lot of those things keep your core and your essence whole and together and keep you on whatever path you need to be on, the right path for you, Prayer pressuring you to drink, smoke, or do some type of substances. If I say I just wanted one drink, or if I said I wasn't drinking at all, why are you begging me to drink? If I say I stopped smoking or I don't smoke at all, why are you begging me to smoke? Why? What Megan Thee Stallion said, I'm not popping any Teslas. I'm not doing that. I don't do that. Why are you trying to get me to do that so bad? It's really it's an energy vampire when they're very pushy about it. They don't want to take no for an answer. That person is trying to knock you off your game. They're trying to get your defenses down so you're more easy to persuade, to take advantage of. In some cases, like I said, we do not wrestle with the flesh. In some cases, people do this to try to put a spell over you or put you in a trance to get you to see things their way. Watch out for the men who do this. Watch out for the woman who does this. If you date women, put it however you may, but that's what it is. They're trying to get you off your game. It goes back to scrambling your brain so you cannot think straight, so you cannot make sound decisions, okay? No offense to anybody who does no offense to anybody who does drink, smoke, or partake in substances, okay? If you feel like, you're doing that because for certain reasons, all power to you. But if somebody's peer pressuring you, come on now. Yep. Okay, testing your boundaries. Testing your boundaries. Talking about themselves so much and becoming disinterested or distracted when it's time to talk about you. I feel like that doesn't need it. A lot of these really don't need explanations, but yeah. Interrupting, a lot of interrupting, consistently trying to dominate the conversation. Sorry, I wrote in cursive and I was writing fast because I really put all my notes on my phone. I told y'all I'm moving. But yes, interrupting you consistently when you are trying to speak, trying to dominate the conversation. You know, when people have dominating personalities, I feel like there are strong personalities, and there's a difference between a strong personality and a dominating personality. And a dominating personality is trying to control the narrative, trying to control you, trying to control the situation, trying to control what happens and what goes on. They cannot give you your flowers. They can never give you a compliment. They can never say you are right. They can never see things your way. Energy vampires do this. Consequently, an energy vampire may also overly compliment you, overly give you your flowers, too much flattery to the point where you know it's fake. You know it's fake flattery. And they're trying to butter you up. What are you buttering me up for? Why do you keep saying that? You're complimenting me, or they're complimenting you to the point where it's a little bit uncomfortable. And you want to know why it's uncomfortable? Because that shit ain't real. It don't feel genuine, and it's not. If it don't feel genuine, it's not genuine. If you're living together, a lot of times they will not let you sleep. People who interrupt your sleep consistently, they hate you. They don't want you to get rest. They don't want your body to regenerate. They don't want you to heal yourself, because that's what sleep does. They don't want you they don't want you dreaming. They don't want you going into a deep sleep. They want to keep you stressed the fuck out. I'm so sorry for my language. They want to keep you stressed out. This all goes back into brain scramble, nervous system fried. When you're like that, you can't operate at your best self. You can't make sound decisions when your brain is scrambled and your nervous system is fried because you can't sleep. Because every time they come around, you know. And a lot of this stuff, it doesn't have to be as dramatic as I'm making it seem. Like I said, it could be on subtle levels. Please remember that fact. The person who does it on subtle levels, that's one dangerous MS. That is a dangerous person who does this stuff on subtle levels. Stay woke. Being in proximity with these individuals can block your blessings. Okay. Consequently, being with them can bless them. It can prolong their karma. They may have a lesson that they need to learn, right? But because you're around there and you're not supposed to experience certain things because you're pure of heart, right? You blessed. You're blessed and highly favored. If y'all are together, if y'all are around each other consistently, certain things will be prolonged for them because you're not really supposed to be experiencing that. Consequently, they can block your blessings because their negative energy is drawing in all this stuff to where the Lord, the divine source, cannot bless you because they're not supposed to be experiencing those type of blessings. Okay? They're not supposed to be eating off you. So you can't get your blessings because they're still around. Where am I? Yeah, so yeah, they can block your blessings, as well as you can inherit some of their negative life lessons and experiences due to spiritual residue. Talks about problems early. Oh, okay, if you're dating and they're talking about their problems early, and be prepared, because those finna be your problems. You finna have to deal with that. They finna come to you for a solution. You heard me? I think I went through all my list, guys. Okay, so moral of the story is, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Don't let them convince you they're not a duck. It's a duck. It is a duck. Do not let them gaslight you. Do not let them have you gaslighting yourself for what you know is true. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to the way that you feel around them, after them, when they call, when they text, your stomach doing flips, you're tensing up. These are things, these are signs. Pay attention, okay? That's all I'm going to say. That's how you know what an energy vampire is. Some of these people could be narcissists. Some of these people could just be not operating at a higher level as they should be, or a higher frequency. You know, it doesn't... a lot of these people, they don't have to be evil. They don't have to be bad people. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are not. But either way, the signs will be there. The experiences will show and will tell what's really going on. So on that front, I'm going to say goodbye so I can get done and do what I need to do. And I wish you guys the best. I wish y'all love. I wish y'all peace. And yeah, stay woke. Keep your head on a swivel. Say your prayers every day. Every single day. Every single night. Do what you got to do in order to protect yourself spiritually, okay? Because it's really that deep.